one of the topics in mathematics that is rarely discussed on YouTube, and probably should be, is something called the midpoint formula. And what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about this. You have a circle here, and you have a secant line. Now, do you remember what I talked about secant lines? I told you that a line that connects to a circle at 2 different points is a secant line, and only 2 points. Okay. Alright, so now you have a secant line right here. You have 1 point way up here and 1 point way down here. That's the 2 intersect points of this secant line. Okay. Now we're going to pretend that their coordinates are 2, 5, because really on the number line, this Cartesian number line, this would be about 2 spaces over, and this would be about 5 spaces up. Okay. And the other one is 6, 1, because it's way over here, and it's just a little bit above the number line. Okay. So we have 2, 5, and 6, 1. Now we need to find the midpoint between this point here up here and this one down here. How are we going to do that? Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to add the 2 and the 6 together, which gives us 8, and we're going to divide that by 2. And then, again, we're going to add the 5 and the 1 together, and we're going to divide that by 2. Okay? And what you'll have is 8 halves and 6 halves, which will become 4 and 3. Well, we can plot the point 4 and 3. And we just find the point 4 and 3, plop it right there, and that's the midpoint of this secant line. Let me say that again. The midpoint of this particular secant line is 4, 3. 4 is the x-coordinate, 3 is the y-coordinate. And we found this by adding 6 and 2 together, then dividing it by 2, because remember you're having two sets of points here. 5 and 1 added together, divide that by 2. And then you get your coordinates 4 and 3. And that is the coordinates of the midpoint of this secant line. Now you say, well, how long is that? Well, do you remember me talking about wrapping and circular functions? Well, we're going to use those principles to find out how long that half a line is actually going to be. Okay? And we'll do that in a later lesson. We're not going to do it here. We're going to do it in a later lesson. But now you know what the midpoint formula is. They can give you like 3 coordinates and leave 1 out, and you can actually find the 4th one. Not a problem. Alright. I will tell you more in a future lesson, so stay tuned.